Hello, wine-drinking people. Today is Saturday, the 8th of October. That's right. We dodged a bullet here with Matthew, and we had to reschedule a couple of things. So next week, we've got like 3 once-in-a-lifetime tastings in a row. That's right. Hey, man, some people look at our schedule and go, how do you do it? And I go, man, I am on a mission to drink all of the world's greatest wines. We don't want to sell them here at Wine Watch. We would rather drink them. So that is why we have so many high-level tastings, one after the other. And this Super Rhone tasting, my favorite wines in France, Châteauneuf-du-Pape, Hermitage, Côte Rôtie, the wines of the Northern Rhone, not quite as well known, but Châteauneuf-du-Pape definitely the most famous, and there's a lot more producers. It's a bigger area than the North. And the difference between these two wines, we've got a North versus South battle going on. We got some great vintages going all the way back to the 80s, 1985. White, the oldest wine, a white wine. That's right. I will never forget the Chave tasting that we did a few years ago, and we had the whites back to 1982. The 82 and 83 were spectacular. So I'm happy to be trying this 85 vintage, the 88 Chave Hermitage Rouge. Stunning wine. A lot of people would consider Chave the top producer of Hermitage. And when you're talking these wines of the Northern Rhone, they don't make thousands of cases of these wines, hundreds in most cases of the luxury cuvées of the Lalande, Côte Rôties. These wines, we're going to have a rare chance to taste 2 wines from the famous Lalande vineyard. Of course, we've got Guigal and then Delas, a much larger producer. So the only difference is the producer, the same dirt, the same vintage, 2003. We have got Beaucastel, one of my favorite Châteauneuf-du-Papes, on the table. And, hey, man, we got the 89 Rayas, one of the rarest of all of the Châteauneuf-du-Papes, and 100% Grenache, one of the most unique. Chateau Beaucastel uses all 13 varietals. That's the main difference between the North and the South. The grapes, they do use Syrah in the South, but in the North, the wines are almost exclusively Syrah. They do blend in a little bit of white wine with Côte Rôtie. Viognier, which is what makes the big difference between Côte Rôtie and Hermitage. Hermitage is 100% Syrah. And like I said, man, we got some great vintages, 88, 89, 98, an interesting comparison, the 98s versus the 88's, a 10-year difference. We got Châteauneuf-du-Pape, we've got Côte Rôtie, we've got Hermitage, we've got some of the greatest producers' wines on the table for $250 a bottle. Most of the wines are twice that per bottle. We're showing 10 wines, only 14 seats for this one. So check it out. Hey, just for you wine-drinking people that love wines of the Rhone Valley, I've included all the wines from these producers on this offering. So check it out. We've got 3 incredible events next week. The Super Rhone tasting is Friday the 14th. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.